the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. The Groupers about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. Listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The run to the left. Runs through a tackle. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball. Phil, you don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Back to throw, it's Gardner. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets enough. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. On the ground, it's McClure. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure that...
Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the
football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. And the groupers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They're going to test the right side with this one. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. Finds the tight end. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Punch it out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now improvising. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll move the tight end. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Oh, and a move. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Gardner. Here's the pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able... a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So now it's second and long. On the option. Now the pitch. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Parrish. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on fourth down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play,
and with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might as well stick with it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The groupers will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run play action. Keeps looking downfield. Rolling right and going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And now this offense will take the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the draw. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's McClure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Makes the grab. It's Nicholas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. And the groupers in a good spot here with second and short. The give from the gun. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The groupers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the groupers will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The groupers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun. Rushes on him. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, groupers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The give as they work on that clock. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Jumped on top of the pile. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run for it on third and short. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tulane. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the groupers will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Parrish. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The groupers want to move quickly. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Great place to start for this offense. On the run, it's McClure. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.